What my own
Yes.
is
Yes.
cbeasties.com. Cbeasties.com, based upon the first book, but
C
they both be available there.
C CBC.
Cbeasties. Dot-
Oh, Sea
I
Beasties.
SEA. Here, this one. Yeah, cbeasties.com.
Sea
That in there.
Beasties. Seabeasties.com. Now, with the Restless Dead, how many of the actual creatures did you come across?
Oh, all
And
of them. I don't write about well, either first or second hand. I don't write about nothing I'd experienced in some way.
okay,
One or two of them I were witness to my crew having to deal with. There, I guess there's only one story which I weren't there for myself. A creature called the Grave March that attacked a Spanish settlement. I can talk about that, but that one were more of a legend. I've seen it. I ain't never dealt with it, but
oh,
all of them I have firsthand.
okay. You want to read that comment?
How do you
Sakaro says,
how do you
Mako, how do you drive your ship with one eye? Making turns must be hard.
I drive it very well. Thank you for asking. My head does turn. I don't know if you know that, but my head turns if I need
He's
to look
not
that way.
Batman.
I can just do that. Yeah,
The
no
Michael
Batman.
Keaton.
I know the reference. No, I ain't locked up in the neck. And if it really gets hard, I have someone else do it for me. I'm the captain.
Is that why they have pirates?
But we have parrots. Just keep them on this shoulder, so I don't have to keep it on this shoulder. So I don't have to look at it,
Oh,
and then I go look off to the side. Parrot gives you the warning. Oi, take a look over here. Squawk.
exactly.
When it comes to dealing with the dead, do you,
Mm.
I am a clown pirate guy.
Like a mashup.
Oh, okay. When you are dealing with the dead, do you and the supernatural, do you go to outside resources or do you just stick with pirate lore to take down the supernatural?
Oh no, you have to find your way around. So you can
Okay.
go in with the basics. What I found is that silver weapons tend to handle a lot of them, but
Okay.
not all of them. In the back of the book, there'll be an entire section on specialty crew. So if you find yourself in a predicament and you don't know what to do, um, there'll be monster hunters that specialize, and there'll be witches and necromancers and things like that. You can learn a lot on. Don't trust them all that much, but you can learn a lot.
It's awesome.
Otherwise, this ain't the sort of thing that you experiment with too much. You learn what you can, and then pick it up on the rest of the way.
Who taught you and what made you want to pass this knowledge on into this book? CBCs,
So
we
I
know.
had to. No, go ahead, please.
Okay, CBCs, we know that you just got tired of younger pirates or wannabe pirates coming to you to say, Captain, how do I deal with this? Cap, how do I deal with that? New crew members coming on to join the Rogues Armada. Say, Cap, I want to do this, I want to do this. And you just wanted to have your pint, sit down, drink your rum, leave me alone. You wrote the book. Is that the same situation for the undead or the restless dead? Or was it a different situation?
Well, the I want to just sit down with my pint, leave me alone, sort of be a long-standing thing that sort of applies to just about everything in my life. But for the Restless Dead in particular, there were a creature I encountered years ago, and you'll find that one in the first book in the Sea Beasties. I ain't gonna say it right, but it's called a Bake Kujira. It's a Japanese ghost whale. First
Ooh.
undead thing I ever run across,
Okay, that's
and
cool.
they're these. Take a look if you ain't seen the book. Bake Kujira be these giant spectral whales out for vengeance, and what they do is they can't harm you direct. They make a show of it. They show up in the moonlight and they breach and all that nonsense. But if you fire upon them, you get cursed, and you won't pick up on that curse till you return to port, and then everyone in your town, everyone in uh, has a pox put upon them. So that
Hmm.
how do you fight that? You don't fight it with cannon. You definitely don't want to fight it with cannon. That'd be the worst thing you can do. So that got me started on what else is out there that you can't just fight with blade and ball.
Interesting.
Okay. Sophia?
What's the most common undead horror that most sailors come into contact with?
Mm.
It's a good question.
It's hard to say. I would say you're probably going to run into a lot of derelict ships. Derelict. I have a section in the back on ghost ships, and upon a derelict, you might find a cursed crew. You might find a diseased crew. You might find a shambler crew, which dead revenants coming back. I would say that's probably the most common thing. The other thing you'll find is something called a bone guard. I'm sure you've seen the images of a skeleton sort of draped over a
Hmm.
discarded treasure chest and all that stuff.
Hmm.
A lot of them be called things called bone guards, which ain't they'd be dead, but they protect that treasure. And the moment you come near it, they'll spring to life, ain't
Hmm,
really life, but they'll spring up and attack you. And so you'll come across more of them than you realize. You've probably seen a ton of them, not knowing what they were.
Okay.
cool.
Who taught you to deal with the supernatural?
You take it off of hunting the monsters at sea as long as you can.
Okay.
Start off with that. You pick up some things along the way. I mean, I've been around and I've seen a lot of people with rituals and stuff. Uh, a type of myrrh that I have in the first book
Hmm.
supposedly can channel the dead through people through a ritual. So I learned a bit about that. And then the more you talk to people, the more you go, these things be out here, and then you start learning. You just start your learning. You talk to everyone you can. I had an old captain of mine. We used to call him Old Grey when I was a lad aboard the Veronica. He were the first one telling me about sea monsters, and he would spin the old yarns about cursed sea captains and such. And so that probably got the seed growing when I were just a greenhorn.
Cool. You talk about cursed items, but do you sell blessed items to counter the cursed stuff?
Well, you can sell blessed items. You can sell items which you tell people be blessed. That'd be a lot easier. You can manufacture them much quicker than actually getting the things blessed. The thing I found with any sort of trinket, any sort of relic or whatever, is the more you believe in the thing, the better it works. So I mean, I've seen bishops who've long lost their actual belief in it. They go through the motions, and they'll show up with the fanciest cross you ever seen, only to get their ass handed to them. And then you'll get someone who just picks up a wooden cross and they believe with all their might, and that's all it takes. So I sell the cursed ones. I steer you towards I sell the blessed ones rather. Steer you toward the cursed ones, and but it'll all be what you make of it.
I like
Okay.
that.
All right. With that being said, of course, the books are for sale. Go to
I
cbeasties.com. Do you have other pirate items for sale? Do you have Captain Mako t-shirts? Do you have
Or like
items?
merch.
Yes. Do you have Captain Mako merch? Do you have pirate hats? Do you have ways to get into the Armada? Is there anything that our viewers can do to support the Armada or to
I
support
picture
Captain Mako?
like a pirate sword keychain.
I well, I'll tell you I like that idea. Well, the first thing we have, I don't have my merch out yet.
Okay.
Do we sell autographed peg legs? I have to. It ain't hard wrestling a peg leg off an amputee, but as soon as I get my hands on some, I'll sign it and send it off to you. In terms of the merchandise, we sell on. We've got a store. If you go to cbsties.com, it'll all be linked up there. But we sell these small shrunken heads,
Ooh.
tiny shrunken heads. I
Yeah,
do have some what do we call them, stickers of krakens and things like that. Nothing extensive yet, but we're
Okay.
working on it.
cool.
All right. Hey, it is 7:30. That means it is time. Captain, we're going to play a game. And since you're our guest, you got to answer first. Hold on.
Dingleberry time! Dingleberry! We have an echo.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, everybody. Quiz with Quinzel. All right, I'm going to ask a question. You have to answer correctly. The 2005 Fantastic Four movie had Julian McMahon
Hmm.
in the role of Doctor Doom. Other actor auditioned for the role. Who was the other actor who was turned down? Sorry, I'm tripping on my words.
Ooh, Julian McMahon from Nip
Well,
Tuck. Hmm.
and he played Doctor Doom. And who were the other actor
Yeah.
who uh, auditioned for what year was this?
2005.
Let's see.
And you want me to answer that question?
Yeah, you yes.
Uh, 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 Let me see. The guy who played Urkel. I bet he would have made an excellent Doctor Doom. I'm assuming what else is he up to? He's going to audition for everything, so I'll say him.
Okay,
Okay.
that's an answer. That's an
Okay.
answer.
It
Um
is an answer. It ain't a good one, but it's an answer.
who doctor I don't know. I know Julian
That's a
McMichael.
rough one.
That is a rough run guy. Um Michael Chiklis was the thing. Jessica Alba was Mrs. Fantastic. Chris Evans was the Miserable Girl, rather. Chris Evans was the Human Torch.
Be there a hint in there? Any kind of hint we can have?
Not usually.
No, she never gives us
Oh,
a hint.
okay, right.
I'm gonna say the other guy from Nip Tuck. the
Nip Tuck.
other,
That's a good show.
yeah, the other
All
guy
right.
from Nip Tuck.
Anyone from chat?
Anyone from chat?
Nope. Okay. All right. The answer is Robert Downey Jr.
Really?
Oh,
He
Mhm.
it,
auditioned for Doctor Doom.
Guess he got his
it was
wish.
staring us in the face, Lewis. It was staring us right in the face, and we missed it entire.
Yes, Doctor Doom right back there.
There we go.
Wow, it
Oh yeah,
was.
he's literally behind you.
Yeah, yeah, statue of him too over here. So,
Shiver me timbers.
is it-
Sorry.
Cap, with you right now, yeah, I know you're going to be setting
Hello,
up.
David.
Hello, David. How are you? Thank you for joining us. You're going to be setting up a book tour for the second book. Can you let us know right now what some of the places you're going to be? I know the books for the Kickstarter, which was a success. Um,
Aye.
let's talk about your fans first and that Kickstarter. How long did it take for the Kickstarter to be totally funded?
This one came down to it. I think it were in the last few hours. It ran for about a month.
Mhm.
Came right down to it, but we made it through, which we're grateful for. It's a second book. It ain't as easy as the first book, but where it came out, covered everything. I would say about 28 days, which we're fine with. Doesn't matter, as long as it's done, it's done.
Yes. Now we apologize. When that book was coming on, we were gearing up. We were back to back conventions. We were trying to get you on, and we were just swamped. So I want to
No need,
publicly apologize for not getting you on.
no need. We're here now, mate.
All right. So, what kind of you're going on a book tour for this? I know you were talking about stores out in Florida, New Orleans. Where could we get you down to Western Mass? Where could we get you
Oh,
out,
I
but not just in Salem? Where are you going to be so we can get people to you? They can meet you in person, get this book purchased and autographed.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm always on the lookout for new places to make the books available. Right now, it ain't just Salem. I have it from all the way from Eastport, Maine, down south to Tampa, Florida, for the first book. The new one, as I mentioned, is just rolling out. So we're in Salem for now. Black Cat Curiosity Shop and the Salem Pirate Museum, Real Pirates Salem. Them be the two first places I'm starting off with. But if you know a location where ye are, and you think you want to get me in touch with them, I'd be happy to talk and come down and do some signing and greeting and telling people how to handle it.
All right, and
Awesome.
they can get a hold of you by going to cbeasties.com.
I spelt it incorrectly.
ABC stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
cbeasties.com. Now you do have a Facebook page as well. Do you or do you not?
legendary Captain Mako. The legendary Captain Mako. Look for that.
I
I
made
didn't
it.
call myself that.
Ta-da!
And all right,
You made it.
and yes, and Captain,
Someone
you
made it.
know the one and only Jar
By
Jar.
the power of
I do.
Grayskull.
Where'd they go?
Yes, come back, Jar
Disappeared
Jar.
already. You made it,
Yes,
and now they're gone. Welcome, Jar Jar.
yeah, a good friend
Was
was
racing almost.
racing.
Aw, well,
uh,
happy to have you
he
here.
a good friend of yours. I remember we were touching on this. I'm not sure if he was a relative, a brother, good friend.
Thank you, Mango.
There you go. Thank you, Mango. actually stole Jar